Nikki Glaser began her career as a stand-up comedian at the age of 18. Within less than 2 years she became the semi-finalist on Last Comic Standing. Ever since she started performing on the late-night shows labeled The Tonight Show with Jay Leno and Conan, she also performed in The Late Comic Standing and The Last Episode. In 2011, she began hosting the podcast called You Had to Be There with her fellow comedian Sarah Schaefer, and she left in 2014. Then the comedian appeared in the life advice podcast called Giant Bomb in March 2014. She also co-hosts We Know Nothing alongside Phil Hanley and Anya Marina. The podcast focuses on advising the audience about their love life in a comedic way. She resigns from the podcast in 2005 due to her private life interference with the show. In 2013, she began hosting a talk show on television called Bikki Sara Live alongside Sarah Schaefer, which premiered on January 29, on MTV. However, after running the show for 2 seasons, it was cancelled on November 22, 2013. Nikki also appeared on several shows including Money from Strangers, Awkward, Philosophy, You're Welcome and After Show. On June 2, 2015, she joined Comedy Central and hosted the show called Not Safe with Nikki Glaser. The show is a sex-themed talk show and was debuted on 9 February 2016. Moving on to her roles in films, she was given a small role in the movie Punching the Clown, a film by Henry Phillips. Nikki Glaser also played herself in I Am Comic, a documentary about Jordan Barty. In 2015, she appeared in Trainwreck, a film directed by Judd Apatow. Coming this far, let's talk about her private life and how she decided to become a comedian. Let us flash back a little bit, back to her college. Many of her friends used to convince her to do stand-up, so one day she decided to give it a shot. She wrote some jokes and performed in the college talent show. She was praised by her colleagues, and that made her think it was something special. Glaser then asks her father to let her do the stand-up full-time and drop her from college. Her father knew her interest and talent, suggesting a comedy club in their locality of St. Louis. As soon as she got permission from her family, she signs up to take a comedy class and started doing open mics. Ever since she became famous, and she opened a lot of opportunities in her life.